All right, it is great to be here with you today. It looks like I am live and in living color, which is a great TV show, by the way, from the 90s, the early and mid 90s. Definitely check it out if you haven't already done so. Anyway, my name is Alston Godbolt, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can start making money with affiliate marketing on a blogging website. Earlier this week, I did a live in which I talked about how to start a WordPress website. We're kind of going to expand on that in just a little bit, and we're going to show you how you can go about creating a blog. Now, a blog is a great opportunity to make money passively because it's a website, it's your own property. You can keep that blog up forever and ever as long as you pay the annual or the fee to keep the hosting up, and so people can come to your site organically, or you can actually push them there from other social media platforms. So it's a good opportunity to start making money a little bit passively. And what I want to do is I want to show you some of the steps that you can take in order to start making money with a blog. Now, obviously, you have already picked your niche. You know what you want to create content on. It's just a matter at this point doing keyword research. Now, keyword research is going to be pivotal, and quite honestly, I've made a number of mistakes when it came to keyword research. I tried to rely on different tools instead of just going to the source, and the source is Google. I talk a lot about I talk a lot on my channel about alphabet soup, basically, that is going to a search bar or a search function and typing in your top level keyword or keyword phrase and then going through each level of the alphabet. Now, what I did, the mistake that I made on my other blogs, and I actually have probably about 4 or 5 blogging websites at this point. Some of the mistakes that I've made is I've relied too much on a website called Answer the Public. I have tried to use Ahrefs, and quite honestly, I tried to create content on keywords that were too competitive. When you're just starting off with affiliate marketing and blogging, you don't have any domain authority. So you can think of domain authority kind of like your brand or your name. When you're just getting started, you don't have a brand or name, and so Google isn't going to take a risk posting your content. You have to build domain authority so that you can compete for those more competitive keywords. It's kind of like, it's a lot like if you are just starting out playing basketball. At the high school level, they're not going to automatically put you at the varsity squad. You have to go to the freshman and then the JV to work your way up to build your domain authority. And so some of the mistakes that I've made, and I've talked about it in my other videos, and I apologize if you can hear my dog. He's up in arms about something, but excuse me. Domain authority is critical in having a successful blog. And so what I want to do is I want to show you how you can find low hanging fruit, find things that you can compete on, and so that you could potentially start making money faster than what I did. And so what I'll also do too is I'll show you how you can add your affiliate links, how you can do banners, all of that good stuff so that you can start making money passively while you sleep with your blog. So let's get into it. For the purpose of this video, let's use affiliate marketing for our keyword or a keyword phrase. Now, as you know, or hopefully if you've followed my channel for any length of time, you know that health, wealth, relationships, and technology are the big four when it comes to creating content and making money online. And so I primarily, easy for me to say, focus on doing affiliate marketing. Now, before we continue, I just want to let you know that my channel is all about creating content to help you make passive income, help you start generating passive income in 1 hour per day with affiliate marketing so that you don't have to quit your full-time job. And so I've uploaded a new live video every single day this week because I want to speak directly to you and help you out any way that I can. All right, so let's jump right over to Google. And when we use Google, we're going to use it for keyword research to find competitive words. All right, so I'm going to click this plus sign here, go over to Google, and affiliate marketing is going to be our top level keyword. All right, and so you can tell if it's a pretty competitive word or phrase with the amount of advertisements that show up at the top. The top 3 are all ads because they say ad next to it. And so you can kind of assume that this top level keyword or keyword phrase is going to be pretty competitive. So if you don't have a domain authority, if you're just getting started, you're probably going to have a difficult time competing for this keyword or keyword phrase. So what we need to do is we need to dig a little bit deeper. What we could try is affiliate marketing for beginners. And then we can check that out. All right, so there's one ad there. That means it's going to be a little bit less competitive. You can also use a plugin called, or a Chrome extension called Keywords Everywhere as a basis, as a start. I would recommend that you do not use it solely for your primary way of finding keywords, because that can lead you astray. But one of the things that popped up is Affiliate Marketing for Beginners YouTube. We might be able to create content there. So Affiliate Marketing for Beginners YouTube, and let's see what happens. All right, so this returns all YouTube videos. That's not going to be the best way to go, but let's try Amazon. Okay, so Amazon's the top result. After that, you see some YouTube videos. Everything you need to know about Amazon. This could be something that we could potentially look at down the line. I wouldn't necessarily want to create content on this right away, but what we can do is we can take a look at the people also ask section. Basically what this is it means that Google has a bunch of people, when they Google, they've asked this question, and it may not have a direct answer or a best answer. So that might be an opportunity for us to start creating content. So let's go over to how do I start Amazon affiliate marketing for beginners. Okay, so WikiHow pops up. If I click this, there is an ad there, so that might be too competitive. And then one thing that you'll realize when you're doing keyword research, you want to take your time and find articles to write. Don't rush through this. I made the mistake of trying to fly through so that I could get to the money faster. And when you're impatient at this aspect, it will cost you more time, energy, and effort. As I mentioned on one of my first blogs, I tried to find keywords using some tools and some assistance, and I wound up not competing or not ranking for a number of articles that I wrote, and I had to go back and rewrite additional articles to potentially start making money. And again, that takes more time, energy, and effort. One thing that we can do is, why don't we type in how to promote, we'll say ClickBank products without a website. Okay, so what you'll see here, and this is a golden opportunity, at least in my opinion. The top result is Quora. Quora is a form, and forms usually don't have, while it has a high domain authority, it may not have the best answers. As you can see, if we click this first result here, it's a relatively short answer and then a video. It's very possible that we could go through, create better content, and rank. So when I mean rank is, I mean show up on the first page. And what I recommend that you do is, if you see this, I would jot it down. I'd copy it, put it in a Google Sheet for you to write later. This could be an opportunity. One thing that might be a red flag is that you see a number of YouTube videos here. So I would consider it. And if you scroll down here, it looks like a number of people are using a free site like Medium, and I thought I saw Blogger on here as well. But what I do is, if I see Quora as a top one or two, even third result, easy for me to say, I jot it down and I want to come back. And so what we're doing when we start creating content is we want to build domain authority. We want to become trusted in the eyes of Google and the other search engines. One thing that you can do to kind of help spur ideas, and I didn't necessarily do this the right way, is you can go to Answer the Public. Answer the Public is a question, or Answer the Public, is a kind of like a keyword aggregator. You enter in keyword topics, phrases, ideas, and it's going to spit out a number of different ideas for you. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to type in affiliate marketing. So I go to get questions, and it's going to spit out a lot of information. Now, what you should do at this point is you should take the keywords that you have here and enter them into Google, and then see how competitive they are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort by data, and Answer the Public is broken down into three sections. There's the the question, so more of like your long tail. Then there's some comparisons down here, and then there's so this is a little bit more competitive, and I would say the comparisons are even more competitive, and then there's the alphabetical aspect of it. So what I would do to get ideas, if you have no idea at all when it comes to this, is look at some of these questions and copy them in. So can I do affiliate marketing on Instagram? I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go over to my search engine in Google, and I'm going to paste that in. Okay, so here are some answers. It looks like people are writing it. There's a blog. It looks like people are using, they're not using self-hosted blogs, so that could be an opportunity. But once you get here, can I do affiliate marketing on Instagram? If we hit the space bar, we can see if people are asking similar questions, or we can even go here and say, are affiliate links allowed on Instagram? So if we click this drop down, we can get more ideas. Can I do Amazon affiliate marketing on Instagram? And this here is a Quora answer. So this could be an opportunity as well to start creating content. So what I would do, I would copy down, can I do Amazon affiliate marketing on Instagram? I'm sure if you do enough research and digging, you'll be able to find 10, 20, 30 pieces of 10, 20, 30 keywords for you to start creating content. So what I would do is I would spend a few days going through and finding keyword phrases to write. It is very important that you get this step correct, you do this step correctly, or else you're going to wind up frustrated, angry, sad, mad, simply because you went too fast. Again, I would go through here because the people also ask is a great opportunity that many people don't think of. The other thing that you can do is if you scroll all the way down here, actually, let me see something. This might be another form, business2community.com. One thing that you can also look at is the length of the articles. If the article length is relatively short, if they've only spent, let's say, 1,000 words answering the question, and if you can answer the question better with maybe 1,500, 2,000 words, then that's another way to start building your domain authority. Answer the question completely, stay on topic, and then go from there. So that is keyword research. The next step is to create content. As I alluded to, you want to start creating content that answers the question completely. So if we go back to, what was the question that we found? There was a question that I found that was answered with Quora. Here we go. Can I do Amazon affiliate marketing on Instagram? So this is the answer. This answer is really, really short. And if I were to do it, I would answer the question, and then I would spend maybe another 1,000, 1,500 words describing how they can do it step by step. I like to, when I'm creating my blogs, I do who, what, when, where, why, and how. So, what is Amazon affiliate, Amazon associates, how to do it, when to do it, when not to do it, where to put your affiliate links. If you can go through, and this is a basic writing technique, if you can go through and you can do the who, what, when, where, why, how, you can write on this topic. So what I like to do when I'm creating my blogs is, before I actually start writing a blog, I write down I write down who, what, when, where, why, how, and then underneath each question or each word, I'll try and write down as many questions within that section as possible. So for example, who, I'll do like, who can do affiliate marketing, who's on Instagram, who started Amazon. I'll write down a bunch of questions. They may be good ones, they may be bad ones, but I'm just brainstorming. Once you do that, you can actually use this format and put it right into your blog post to help you write faster. Again, this is something that you learned in elementary school, but people forget it over the course of time. There was a TV show that we used to watch in elementary school where, this guy, I can't remember, it was a kid, it was on PBS, he had like a hand, and he would shape shift or something. It was weird. Anyway, they would teach you who, what, when, where, why, and how. You go through, you do those steps, and then you use those questions and put them right into the body of your blog. And so that's really the foundation. After you set up and install your WordPress with your web hosting, you go out, you find your keywords and keyword phrases. After that, you create the content. I recommend doing who, what, when, where, why, how, and just keep doing that over and over again until you have completely answered the question. Now, don't be afraid to write a longer blog post. Write as long as the post requires. If how do I apply for Amazon affiliate on Instagram only requires 500 words, you write 500 words. Don't add filler, don't add fluff, because Google and Google's algorithm can see right through it. It's not like 10, 15, 20 years ago where the number of words were more important than what was on the page. Google can go through and easily analyze your post, see what's relevant, what's not relevant, and relatively quickly, can rank your blog amongst everything else that is out there. One thing that I certainly urge you to not do is do not use PLR articles if you are looking to grow an actual blog. Now, PLR articles are private label rights articles that you can find for free or paid on the internet. Now, the reason why you don't want to do that is because those articles have been used, spun, reused, respun, and again, Google can parse through all of the spinning and respinning, and they can tell that this article has already been written before or already been uploaded before. And if you upload or use an article that has been uploaded 1,000 times before, that is the quickest way to be suppressed in the algorithm. You're not creating original content, and so Google does not like that, does not favor that, and it'll be very difficult to see your post. Now, if you are creating blog posts using PLR and you're going to send that blog out to social media networks, and that's going to be your way to get your affiliate links out there, that's something completely different. But I'm assuming if you're on this channel, how to start an affiliate marketing blog, you want to grow one organically so that you're showing up in the search results. And if you're planning on doing that, either write them yourself or hire someone that you trust to write. There are a number of article writing services out there. There's iWriter, there's TextUN. You can go through Fiverr, Upwork. There are a number of places out there that you can take advantage of. Just make sure that you read through, make sure that the articles aren't spun, and upload it so that you aren't suppressed. Now let's talk a little bit about uploading and how you can add your affiliate links, where you can add them, and how you can really start making money passively with this method. So if I jump over to my blog, alstongodbolt.com, this is what my blog looks like. Now the great thing with incorporating YouTube with your blog is it can help with your search results in both Google and YouTube. Google sees that, hey, I'm linking out to a YouTube channel that makes me a little bit more credible than just the guy that just has this information. And YouTube sees that I have a blog attached to my channel. And so it's kind of double dipping. It makes it easier for Google and YouTube to understand what's going on because it's being linked and connected to multiple places. This is actually called backlinking. Now, in this channel, I don't really believe in creating backlinks. There are other people out there that do and think that's a great method to start a business, but personally, I'm not a huge fan of it. I've actually followed the Income School model, Income School Project 24 model of creating content. And so that's why you won't see me ever creating or talking about backlinks. Anyway, so this is my blog here. I have a picture of me to show that I'm a real person. I answer the question, I believe, within the first 2 paragraphs about affiliate marketing without a website. And then I go into some detail about how to start affiliate marketing, free ways to start it, terms of service change, can be difficult to move, some problems with affiliate marketing on someone else's website. I just spent a lot of time trying to answer the question. One thing that you can do when it comes to blogging is you want to try and guess the next question. You want to try and get an idea of the other questions that your customer may have or the person that's reading your content may have, and then you want to answer them. That'll actually help make your blog post a little bit longer. And if you look here, what I've done in a couple places, I have links to affiliate programs I'm involved in. So this one here, Income School Project 24, is the link that I just referenced. This right here is an ebook that's $1.99, The Insider's Guide to Affiliate Marketing, $1.99. And then actually I have my own digital product here. I believe it's $2 or so, I don't remember. But this is basically how you'd want to start creating a blog. Now, what I recommend if you're just getting started and you don't have any domain authority, you want to create a content schedule where you're posting multiple times per week. Now, should you post every day? Probably not. I would say every other day, every third day, if possible, because you want to show Google that you're here for the long haul. You want to start building your domain authority, but you don't want to burn yourself out. Another mistake that I made is I created 45 blog posts in, I want to say 30 or 35 days. By the 35th day, I was so burned out when it came to creating content that I don't think I was actually creating the best quality. I was just so happy to get to my 35th blog post, my 45th blog post, that I think my content really suffered towards the end. So you want to make sure that you're pacing it out accurately, that you're giving or submitting your best work. But let's take a look at how you can create a blog with affiliate marketing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back over to the back end of my WordPress website. On the left hand side here, I'm just going to go to blog. Why can't I find it? Pages, post, media pages. Why don't I see blog? Blog post, excuse me. So I go over to blog posts. I'm just going to click add new. And then here is where you start just creating content. Now, the interesting thing and the difference between blogging and YouTube is for search engine optimization, you want to have your blog post as close to the blog post that returns in Google, the title that returns in Google. So if we're looking for, can I do Amazon affiliate marketing on Instagram? I'm going to click on that here, and I'm probably just going to copy and paste that right in. So what I would do is I would copy and paste that in, if I can find it. So maybe I'll change, can you do Amazon affiliate marketing on Instagram? The next step is to just go in and answer the question completely. What I'm going to do for the purposes of this video, and even though I've told you not to, I'm going to copy and paste a PLR article into Google to kind of show you how you can start or where you can add your affiliate links in your images. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find out wherever I put that PLR article. All right, so I found the article, and what I will do is I'm just going to copy a piece and paste it in here. I'm going to try and do it pretty quickly. Actually, I won't do the whole thing, but I just want to show you how you can get up and running. So maybe I'll have a few paragraphs here, and then I'm going to upload an image. You can upload it from your desktop, but I'm just going to grab it from my library because I know that it's already there. What we can do is I'm just going to grab this one, click done, and then we have a few options here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to center it, and then I'm actually going to add my affiliate link over here on the right hand side. And to do that, I just go custom URL, and then I would add in the affiliate link. And for the purposes of this, I'm just going to type in espn.com, but it's going to be that affiliate link URL that you received. Hello, how's it going? Ada? Is that it? Is that right? Ada Lee? So I'm just going to add in my affiliate link in that URL space, and when people click the link, they're going to go to the product that I'm recommending. And so this is one way that you can do it. And I'm actually going to show you a few different ways that you can try and make money with affiliate marketing. So one way is to have this image. The next way that you can do it, so what we're going to do is I might just say click to learn more. And then I can also put a URL here. The reason why you may want to use images is because people love clicking on images. And I'm going to open it up in a new tab, and there we go. So if I continue writing, I'm going to add a new paragraph. And when I do that, I'm just going to copy and paste. And I am going to maybe add another call to action. You can either add the call to action inside of this article or this paragraph, but what I like to do is I could say, learn new methods to make money with affiliate marketing fast, we'll say. And what I like to do is I like to make this a little bit larger. We'll make it like a 6 here, which is just a little bit larger than the other ones. And then again, you can add the affiliate link. So I'll click that link button and I'll do www.espn.com. Now, one interesting thing that you want to be cognizant of is Google is tracking the number of links that you have in your image or in your blog post, Google is tracking the number of affiliate links that you have in your blog post, and that can have a negative impact because when they read this or when Google analyzes this, they consider these affiliate links as links to a sales page. And so what you can do, and this is a trick that I actually picked up from Income School or Project 24, the course that I'm enrolled in, one thing that you can do is you can send them all to kind of like a products page. And to do that, for example, let me show you. On my, at alstongodbolt.com, I have a product recommendations page. So what you can do is you can actually interlink directly to your products page into different sections of your products page so that only one page, and this is actually a page and not a blog post, one page actually gets sent out, actually has affiliate links. Everything else is internal linking, which looks good in the eyes of Google. And to do that, I would actually go to, let's say, let's add in another paragraph here. So I'm just going to add in another paragraph. I'm going to paste this, and then I am just going to copy this, and I'm going to put a link there. And what I want to do is I want to link this to product recommendations. There we go. And if I do that, I'll open in a new tab, and away we go. And so this is another way and potentially a better way to start making money with affiliate marketing and your blog. Because again, as I mentioned, Google sees links out to Google sees affiliate links as sales links or sales pages, and so if you are interlinking within your website, you're actually it's better in the eyes of Google and Google Analytics. And so if we preview this, hopefully this works. Let me go back here. Been having issues recently. Hopefully this works. There we go. All right, so this is what it would look like if I were to publish this. And if I click on this link, it should take us to ESPN. That didn't happen. Let me see what our link says here. I'm missing a W, and I need to do HTTPS. And I'm going to click Save Draft, and close this. Hey Ada, do you have any questions while we're working through this? So I'm going to click Preview again. All right, so if I click it this time, it should work. As you can see, it gets sent out to ESPN.com. That's the site that we set up originally, or it should be your affiliate link, but for the purposes of this video, I just want to make it quick and show that it works. As I mentioned, another option that you could do is you could actually have this interlink. So if we take a look at that, if we click on Preview again, if we click on preview again and we click on this one, it should interlink to our product recommendation page. Now, again, this is probably the better way to do it because you only have one page that's essentially a sales page or a page that goes out to your affiliate links, and you could actually set it up so that when you click on this link, let's say it was supposed to go to Bluehost, which is a hosting company, it would go right to Bluehost instead of the customer having to scroll down. It makes life a little bit easier. It's a little bit cleaner, and it might be a little bit better when it comes to affiliate marketing. Now, what I would recommend that you do at this point is to take action. Again, I create videos to help you start making passive income in 1 hour per day. If you're just getting started with blogging, I'd recommend that you, obviously, if you haven't already done so, pick a niche. You're using blogging as a platform. If you don't have a blog already set up, I do have an affiliate link for Bluehost. I recommend that you get started with Bluehost. It's a good entry-level blogging hosting company. Go through the process of setting up your web hosting account. That will take probably 20 minutes. A lot of that can be done in the background. While you're working on that, I want you to start I want you to start with your keyword research. Now, again, your keyword research may take you a few days. In fact, I think that you should do your keyword research over a span of 2 or 3 days. Pick the first 2 days to find and compile a number of keywords or keyword phrases, and then spend that third day reviewing everything that you have gathered. The reason why I'd like you to take that third day is you'll have a different opinion on things after the third day when compared to day 1 or 2. Be very critical when it comes to finding your keywords or keyword phrases, because if you do not execute this, not perfectly, if you do not execute this correctly, it can make your success, your path to success, your journey to success a little bit longer. And so I certainly urge you to do that. After that, at this point, if you haven't already done so, you can sign up for your affiliate networks. Amazon is free, and the great thing with Amazon is they require a website. You'll have a website to give them. You can use ClickBank. ClickBank is another marketplace or clearinghouse. But what I would recommend, if you want to think outside the box, just go up to Google and type in your niche and affiliate marketing. For example, if I were creating a video game blog, I would just go up to video game affiliate programs. And then here will be a list of all of the different affiliate programs for video game blogs or gamers. And so, again, just do this with any niche. There will be hundreds, if not thousands, of different opportunities. Once you start writing, you can easily add in your affiliate links. One thing that you should be aware of when you're creating content is check with the manufacturer, check with the affiliate program with regard to images. Check and see what you can and cannot use. For example, with Amazon, they want you to use their images. You can't go get images off of their website. For example, let's say I was promoting, I don't know, I wish I could hit random. Let me grab one here. Electronics. All right, let's say I was promoting one of these devices. We'll say an Echo. You cannot take the images off of Amazon. If Amazon sees that, your account will be closed. What you can do though is you can download an extension called SiteStripe, and with SiteStripe, it allows you, and it's in the top left-hand corner. I'm going to try and expand this so that you can see it. Hopefully that you can see that a little bit easier. With SiteStripe, it allows you to quickly get all of the links that you need. So if you wanted to get a text link for your blog, you can just go up here to SiteStripe, and this is a free extension, and you can just copy it. If you wanted to add an image, you can go up here to an image and go to large, and I'm just going to copy this, and then we could put it in our blog. So if I jump back over to our blog here, and what we need to do, if I hit return, hit plus, I need to add in custom HTTP. Let's see. How quickly can I find it? Or should I type in HTTP? No, HTML. There we go. Custom HTML. So I'm going to paste that right in. If I click preview, there you go. You can use this, but you cannot use. I would just be very careful about what you try to use with Amazon. But again, it's fairly easy. And if I go to preview, as you can see, and then when I click on it, it takes me right to Amazon, and it uses my affiliate link. You can also do a combination of text and image if you wanted to, or you could actually kind of create something a little bit more unique. So if we wanted to, let me copy this. I'm going to copy that. And this would actually work out pretty nicely if you had a series of images that you were comparing one right after another. So I'm going to click preview again. If you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them out and ask them. I'd be happy to answer them. As I mentioned, I have probably 4 or 5 blogs. One question that came up last week or earlier this week is, should you have one blog or should you have multiple blogs? Now, the answer to that is it really depends. It depends on what you're creating content on. As I mentioned earlier this week, if you are planning on blogging about an Echo and then affiliate marketing and then cell phones and then kids coloring books, you should have 4 different blogs. But if you're planning on creating content around football and baseball and basketball, you can have one blog and just have 3 different verticals or 4 different verticals. It really all depends. If you're doing something like a smart home, you can put all of that into one blog. Some people may recommend split them out, but the more content you have in one place and it's congruent and it all works together, the better it will be for you. Yeah, my blog is doing relatively well. Actually, let me rephrase that. I have 5 blogs, and I would say 3 of them are doing very well. My first blog is not doing so great. It's suffering a little bit, and it's because, as I mentioned, I didn't get the keyword research correct. That blog has over 100 blog posts, and while it's turning a profit, we'll say, while I'm making money with it, it's not where it should be. I created that blog in September of 2000 and what are we in 2018, I think. But the good news for me anyway, is the more the more blogs I created, the more I wrote, the better I became at it. My smallest blog has 10 blog posts, and it's doing very well. And so the great thing with blogging is you can keep going until you get it right. Now, my smallest blog only has 10 blog posts because I wasn't really interested in doing. I have one doing Amazon affiliate, but not doing good. Yeah, no, and from my experience, you need a lot of traffic in order to do very well from Amazon, just because Amazon pays such low commissions. The question was, I have one doing Amazon affiliate, but not doing good. What you could do is you could actually try and find affiliate programs that pay out a little bit more. Like I said, there are tons of programs out there. Now, the benefit to using Amazon is that you can essentially stack commissions. Basically, what that means is someone comes to your blog site for coloring books, but then they wind up buying coloring books and cat food and laundry detergent and all the other stuff. You can get paid as long as they buy within the cookie window. The downside to that is because Amazon knows that, they are going to lower the commissions on most things. You could go out, for example, you could do like vacuum cleaner affiliate program or home cleaning affiliate programs or whatever it is, and there's probably one out there that pays a little bit better, but you might not get the benefit of stacking commissions. What you could also try too, and I haven't really looked into it, is how is Target's Target's affiliate program. Now, the limitation with that is you can't use Target, or you may not be able to use Target in other parts of the world. But it's kind of a trade-off. If most of your people are coming from Amazon or coming from the United States, then using Target or switching to Target might be the best for you. All right, so let me quickly take you through the aspects of this blog. This is a premium theme that was created by the owners and creators of Income School. You probably will not find a theme like this. On the right-hand side, I have my legal information. It's an affiliate blog. I can get paid commissions. I have a number of links over here, and then I could actually add in some. I could add in some like Google AdSense if I wanted to, but it's I think this blog maybe has 10 or 15 posts, and it's on affiliate marketing. Let's see. I'm going to exit out of here. And if you have any questions, feel free to type them in. I'd be happy to answer them. But like I said, the great thing with Amazon is it does give you the ability to stack commissions. But you can find other ones that are equally as good, if not better. Let's see. So again, what I would do, and just to wrap up and to reiterate, is once you find your niche, once you have an idea of what you want to create content on, and you're completely stuck and you have no idea what to do, you don't know what to create content on, I would go over to Answer the Public. I had it up at one point. I would go over to Answer the Public, and I would type in your top level keyword or keyword phrase. We'll go back to affiliate marketing. And then once you get these questions that pop up, copy and paste them right into Google and see what Google says. Google these may be some good keywords or keyword phrases, but these might be saturated as well, and you might have to niche down. I had someone asked in a Facebook group that I'm in earlier today, like how to niche down, or what's a good niche. And what I had done is I actually came up with I came up with like a 5-level niche. So I niched down 5 levels just to kind of show this person that you can go down very, very far to start building domain authority. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to bring that up real quick. Too bad I screenshotted. Actually, do I have it? I may have it somewhere. I don't have it. Let me check one other place. What I did was I tried to illustrate to this person that there's always content that can be created. There's 8 billion people in the world. 4 billion people have access to the internet. If you wanted to write content to the 0.001%, you're still writing to hundreds of thousands of people. And so there's always an opportunity there to make money. So I'm just trying to scroll down. Oh, here we go. So this is what I'd created to kind of illustrate the opportunity when it comes to niching down. And so here when it comes up on the screen, it's still weird for me when I go live that I'm on like a little bit of a tape delay. So the top level niche is technology. And then within technology, you could do cell phones, computers, computer networking, video games. And then within video games, you could do PC, you could do Mac, you can do console, you can do phone, apps. And then within console, you could actually do PlayStation or Xbox. And then within Xbox, you could do hardware or software. And then within software, you could do NBA 2K19 or Madden 2K220 or whatever. And then you could do how to shoot a jump shot on NBA 2K19. And so this is what I would recommend that you start thinking about when you're looking at creating a niche or creating content. You want to try and niche down a pretty fair amount so that you can start building your domain authority and you have an easier time for ranking. So again, if you take a look at it, the top level is technology, and then the sub niche, I should put sub niche underneath would be cell phones, computers, computer networking, and video games. And then the sub niche of video games could be PC, Mac, console, or mobile phone. And then the sub niche of console would be either PlayStation or Xbox. And then again, you can go down and talk about hardware or software. When you think about Xbox, and this is going to be kind of technical because I used to play video games basically every day, is there are different components of hardware. There are different types of hardware, different types of accessories like controllers and headsets. You could actually connect hard drives, external hard drives, parts, replacement parts. You can get pretty deep into it, but I recommend, because blogging is so very competitive, that you start low and build up. The worst thing that you could do, and again, I've made this mistake with my largest blog, is I tried to compete somewhere up here under PC, Mac, and console. I didn't niche down far enough. Now, I was able to correct that mistake, and now I'm seeing the rewards of correcting that mistake. But you want to niche down a little bit further, and then you want to make sure that you're creating long enough content where you're answering the question, but you're not adding in filler, you're not wasting people's time. And believe it or not, Google can analyze all of that. Their algorithms can tell and dictate all of that. The other thing that you want to do, and I'm adamant about this, is do not use spun content. Again, Google can see right through it. They can analyze that, and you will suffer. You will be penalized. If you have any questions, feel free to either comment below or reply in the chat. I answer every single question or comment, and I would be happy to answer yours. Again, if you want to know how I start generating passive income in just 1 hour per day while working full time, click the first link in the description or go to alstongodbolt.com/start. Also, make sure that you like, subscribe, ring the bell. I have done a live video every day this week, and I don't know if I'm going to do one tomorrow. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Comment on any video that you would like to see me create. I'd be happy to create videos for you. I enjoy this. As I mentioned yesterday, it's kind of like I have my own radio broadcast, like a radio podcast type of thing, where I am interacting with caller on line 3, we'll say, and I'm able to answer questions directly. So feel free to ask me any questions about affiliate marketing, about blogging. If you don't have, I'll hang on here for a couple seconds to see if you have any, because this tape delay is kind of weird for me still. But if you don't have any other questions, I think I'm going to sign off. But use this as a template. This template that I have here with how to niche down. Use this as a framework on how to go down far enough so that you can start creating content and building your domain authority. I thought this was actually a pretty, not to toot my own horn, I thought this was a pretty good illustration by me. And you can do this with any niche. You want to keep going down so that you can buy Ada, so that you can start building that domain authority. It's all about the authority. All right, so thank you very much. I hope you guys have a good weekend, good evening. If I don't see you, make sure that you subscribe to the channel because I've been coming out with different types of content every single day of the week. You guys have a great night and a great weekend.